Hello, my name is Terry Meek, and I'm here today to talk about my mother, Donna Dixie, and her experience with the palliative care unit at Brockville General Hospital. My mom was diagnosed with lung cancer almost 2 years ago now. Almost immediately, through that process, she became connected with palliative care with home support. She tried as long as she could to stay at home. I think ultimately her goal was to live out her life and pass away at home. But more recently, March 25th, she became quite ill and needed to reach out to palliative care. So her first step was to call the number that she had at home. So she stayed in there for about 3 weeks. And got the care that she needed, but after 3 weeks, she was able to go home at that point with increased medications and then also additional support in her home. She ended up with they call it a CAD pump, but for her intravenous medication. Then she was able to stay at home for about 3 more weeks. So it's funny because at my mom's funeral, my brother spoke about this process. And so when Mom went back into the hospital the second time, my brother was telling at the funeral how it was like Norm from Cheers going back into palliative care, that the nurses and the PSWs on the floor in palliative care, we just wheeled her in a wheelchair from the lobby, and they all remembered her, they all looked forward to her, not look forward to her coming back, but they were prepared for her to come back, and she just had a really good rapport with everybody who was in there at the palliative care unit. And she was a fair bit sicker this time, each time as the weeks went by, able to do less and less for herself. But she was bent and determined that she was gonna go home again. That's what she wanted, and they made it happen for her. So she was able to come back home again for a few more weeks until it got to be too much. Starting on the Friday night or the Friday when I went after work, I could tell that things were deteriorating on the Friday. And most of the time that we were there Friday night, she pretty much slept. Most of the time she did wake up. So we were able to call everybody in on Sunday, her sister and both my brother and I and her grandchildren were all there with her, and she passed away at 3 o'clock or 3:10 on Sunday afternoon with us all there. It's so important that local donors and fundraising events are so important for this unit so that they can continue to support families like mine, people like my mom, who was able to spend the last days of her life surrounded by her family with dignity, getting round-the-clock care that she needed and being made as comfortable as she possibly could be. It serves people in the community when they need it the most. It's very important to be able to live out the end of your days with peace of mind and comfort, knowing that you're getting the care and knowing that your family is right there with you. It was a blessing for us.